right. So this one stars Tom Hardy, Austin Butler, Michael Shannon, aka Zod, is here.
Mm-hmm.
God.
It's based in the
I will
60s.
find them on the bike.
And
Hey, are you guys?
I just want to say that, and then it had
I
a
was waiting for
budget
Ken to finish.
of 30. It has it has a budget of 30 to 40 million, and so far it has made 35.3 million at the box office.
Oh, so it's already dropped.
In the United States, yes.
Yeah.
Do you think Tom Hardy's just like, you know what? What's in your pockets? I'll take that as my salary. Because this man was like Bane at one point. Why is
You know what I think? You know what I think is happening with some of these actors, nah? I think once they hit their ceiling, like getting an Oscar, even if it's a nomination, I think for them that's it. Like once you hit that ceiling, what's next, bro?
Hey, dog. I mean, you still gotta make some money. Like, you know, RDJ asked for a percentage. He didn't ask for a number. He was like, I want 20% of the next movie, dog. When he showed up for Avengers, you just know he was like, I'll take 5 to 10%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy
Avengers
now
movies
is that now he says that he's gonna
Avengers
be
movies were
getting
great,
80
and they
million.
revived his career.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
But
now
I think I think for Doctor Doom is gonna make like
80 million or something. That's what it's.
He's making 80 million for across both movies.
Probably, because I know it was 50 million per at one point.
Is it no, I think it's 100 million if I'm not mistaken. 110.
No, it's 80 million. It's 80 million across both.
Well, no, they can't give him half the budget for the movies.
I'm sure it is.
No, remember,
I'm sure that's what was reported. Let me rephrase. I'm sure that's what was reported.
Remember, it's Tom Cruise's effort as well, where it's like not only are you in the thing, you're part of the executive, and you're part of the producer, and your wife is a producer as well. Because remember, his wife is also a big-time producer, and she's always involved in these movies. So that's
the money always comes back home.
I heard John Campea say that Cruise got 110 or 100 for Maverick. Will Smith got 100 or 110 for, I forgot for what, and then Downey around the same amount. So we'll see. I don't know.
Yo, what are these? Who's cutting these checks? Yeah. Anyway, moving on back to Bikeriders.
Yeah. This has so
people
many
are kind of delivering their lines pretty weird. People are kind of delivering their lines kind of weird for me in this Bikeriders thing. And I mean, I kind of get what's happening. And I guess the tension lies within the wife being able to save her husband from these crazy gangsters. But also, it's just like, woman, you said you married him within the week. You didn't want to play this out a little bit longer?
Also, why is he so loyal to Tom Hardy, this guy? Like, why is he so loyal?
No, I'm sure they explain it in the movie. My question is you married him in a week and he was a biker?
Hey, dog. It's that southern lifestyle, man. That, life is short.
That short? That a week is enough to commit your whole life?
Hey, dog.
Like she prepared to fight a gangster over this man, and they've been dating a week.
That's that Disney love, dog. First sight.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like Aladdin took Jasmine on a carpet ride. Bro took her on a bike. You can ride the bus and see the same sights.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It reminds me of remember Biker Boys? Came out maybe 2003.
That was a terribly good movie.
Yeah, exactly. So it gives me those vibes. It also kind of
it was a terrible movie, but you enjoyed it.
It sort of kind of gives me Sons of Anarchy vibes, but
no,
even though I don't know
do you
what
remember that?
I think it's alive on the Sons of Anarchy energy. That's
the worst one, no, the bad one. Which one was the bad one? It was like Fast and Furious, but with motorbikes. Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, Torque.
Sorry, the ice cream one.
And nobody talks about Torque.
Torque, yeah, it's Torque.
Nobody talks
It's
about
talk, yes. Oh, that movie was terrible. I should watch it again.
Yeah, when the bikes drift on the front wheel or whatever, and it was like they had beef with Fast and Furious. It was like at some stage in the movie talk, they were just like, yeah, if you drive on four wheels, you're a bitch. It was like, what?
Is there any good bike film?
Like film that's about
Yeah.
bikers specifically.
About bikers, yeah. Because I know
Can't think of any.
Wild Hogs came out, but nobody talks about Wild Hogs. It was a comedy
It
with
made
John
its money,
Travolta.
correctly.
Wild Hogs was
I enjoyed
good.
it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it, but I don't think it was commercially successful, was it?
Oh, it made a
I think it was. I think it was.
No, I think it made its money.
It made its
Okay.
money because like it had a lot of like known people in it. So
It wasn't critically acclaimed, but it made its money, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you. It was commercially successful, but not critically
Yes.
acclaimed. So
Yes.
is Wild Hogs the greatest bike movie ever?
No, there's another one, but it's like set in the 80s and it was like shot in the 80s, and that was a long time ago, like a really long time ago, about living the life.
Easy Rider.
I think so. Is that the one where they both die at the end, right? Spoiler alert.
Is it Easy Rider?
I think it's Easy Rider. I'm not sure because there was this one that when I was a kid I watched it, and I was like, because the main characters die at the end. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? I remember that one was wild. So I think it's Easy Rider. I think he's right. Damn, I can't remember though. I feel like that.
well, I mean,
the other
is
one was
biking-
the but does it count as a biking the cop one, Chips?
Nah,
But Chips is based on it's based on
it's
a
a
TV
police
series.
procedural, isn't it? And like the reboot was
Yeah,
terrible.
that's what I'm saying.
from what
Does
I
it
know.
count?
The movie
Because
was the
it
dumbest
is
thing
cops
I've
on bikes.
yeah, it counts.
That's
But
like
they're
Metal
not
Cops, though, right?
bikers.
That's like
I feel
Metal
like
Cops.
I feel like that's just like a police procedural on bikes. Like whereas Bikeriders or that Easy Rider thing
Yeah,
you're
it's
talking
like,
about, it's like biking culture or whatever. So
That's a good point. That's a good
Okay,
point.
Yeah.
okay.
like it's about the
can't actually
jackets,
think
it's
of
about
anything right now.
it's about the because basically it's the white people or it's the white Southern mafia vibe things.
Well, yes, and I think it's a type of movie that's hard to cover in only an hour 90 minutes, and not many people like that type of thing. I think Sons of Anarchy changed things, but I feel like even then there wasn't enough to like really make a culture for it, if that makes any sense. Like not to like fill a market.
Yeah, it's a very specific like niche thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like even the Fast and the
But
Furious.
I mean, if they can make westerns work, surely they can make bikers work.
But westerns haven't been working for a while, and like the last one, not what was it called? Not The Hate You Give. That's something else.
Magnificent
Not Magnificent Seven. It was on Netflix. What was it called? Lakeith Stanfield is in it.
Yeah, the black
Oh
one.
yeah. That one, yeah, with
The harder they come, the harder they
The
fall.
harder they fall.
Regina
The harder they
King.
fall.
It's
with
not
Regina
there.
King.
It's not Pale Rider. It's not The Quick and the Dead. It's not Unforgiven. It's not like it's not that westerns are kind of making a comeback right now. Actually, there's a couple TV series that have been doing really well in America, and now Kevin Costner just put something out right now. What's it called? The America something? I forgot what it's called. Like a 4-hour movie.
Yes.
So I think
4-hour movie. Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I think like somebody was saying with the
Is he also in Yellowstone? No?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
it.
he is.
Same guy. Takes his western serious.
Yellowstone, is it a western? Is it a western as well?
No.
It's a modern western. No, it's not really. It's a modern western. It's like they cattle ranchers, but they're in like 2024. They're not like in 1955.
Yeah, and also I feel like there's rules to a western. Do you know what I mean? Like there's certain rules you're supposed to follow to make it a genre. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like you could argue with season 1 I feel like kind of follows those genre rules, but the rest of the seasons don't really, if that makes sense. It's more to me, season 3 and on 2 and onwards are more like Suits, but with cowboys. Do you know, like
Yeah.
Does Django count as a western?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
100% counts as a western.
Django. It even has the dope ass soundtrack where the dude is just riding and the dude is just singing his heart out.
Even as the OG Django in it. Yeah, he shows up in the movie.
Yeah, when he was like, what's your name? It's like Django. It's like, what? Remember it or something. I don't know.
Yes.
That actor went away.
How to spell it? Yeah,
Like,
they asked him, how do you spell
how
your
to
name?
spell it?
Like that. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, how much do you guys think this is gonna make overall? I mean, it's already made 30 point something million.
Um,
When was it
It'll make.
released?
I think it'll make its money, or it's already making its money. I think
yes.
Yeah, it's already
it'll.
making its money.
But I don't
When
think
was
it's
it
gonna do
released, Kim?
anything.
It was released
Also,
July.
like,
I think the 18th of July. Just give me a second. Let me double check.
Okay, 18th of July. It's already made more money than that Channing Tatum movie. Okay.
Oh, sorry, 21st of July. But it seems like it's gonna be
21st, and it's
released.
already made more money than the Tatum movie.
Yes, it
Damn.
has.
Bro, the
What-
Tatum
what was the
movie is not
budget?
gonna make sense though. I don't think the Tatum movie is gonna make.
I think because
its
they're
money
talking
back.
about something very specific that nobody really cares about anymore. Whereas even with bike riders, right, there's always going to be people who do this stuff, who are wild hogs or whatever. There's always going to be those 40-year-old dads who are going to want to
Exactly.
maybe
Actually, yes.
relive the glory days or like pretend and cosplay in the glory days type of thing. So
Well, yeah, I think you got a point there in terms of I think with those kinds of movies, you need the director to lead it, if that makes any sense. Like in other words, like for example, what's his name? I always forget his name because there's like three of them.
What did he do?
W. Anderson, I think that's his name, or Wes Anderson.
Oh
I
yeah.
forget their names.
Oh, yeah.
Andersons. But the what you call it? The Owen Wilson Anderson, the one that makes the one that always
Yeah, it's Wes Anderson. He did Grand Budapest Hotel, Bottle Rocket. That guy.
exactly. He can
That
make
was
that
Anderson.
movie. And then people will come and watch it and it'll make its money back. But we don't even know who's making this one. And you can tell it's not his kind of movie. Well, it's not his style. He could make this movie and make money. In fact, he almost did. I think, what's the last movie he did now? Wes Anderson? What is the last one called?
I don't know.
I don't
I
remember.
haven't been following him.
I know it did well already. It just because it had Tom Hanks.
I just know he likes using a lot of pastel colors in his
Asteroid
work.
City. There we go. Asteroid City.
Oh,
Last
Asteroid
year.
City.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, it's this movie. Basically, it's this.
Are you talking about Bike Riders or the?
No. The Channing Tatum one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and yeah, budget 25 million, box office 60 million. So it made its money. So do you know what I mean? That's Wes Anderson. Whereas them, they were like, no, I'm clever. Let's spend 100 million. Dumb. And yeah, they just made that. They shouldn't have done that. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. With Bike
So wait,
Riders,
what's the conclusion?
I'm
I'm saying
saying-
Bike Riders will make its money. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yes, with Bikeriders, but I'm talking about the Channing Tatum one. That one didn't make its money because I think we even said this last time as well, that the target audience plus the money they spent doesn't make sense. Even
Yeah.
Wes Anderson knew in the same type of movie to spend a fraction of the money that they spent. Box office 25 million, but for these people, 100 million. Makes no
No,
sense.
it's because they had Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson, so they were hoping that Avengers and Channing Tatum is like in a bunch of stuff. They were hoping that was gonna pull people in.
Yeah, this isn't the
How
2000s.
many movies is Channing Tatum making in a year though?
Dog, he's
I
not.
don't know. Well, he's in another one here. But we'll get
Yeah.
to it when we get to it.
Yeah, but
I think next let's jump
is
to.
that he's got a hit and miss record. Like one
Yeah.
movie will do well, one movie won't do well. Even though like both
Yeah.
movies will be decent movies, but the other one won't do well for whatever reason. Even if it's a decent movie.
I think Channing Tatum does well when he's not the star of the movie, if that makes sense.
No,
Yes.
It depends, but I guess the next one we should jump to is I vote Exorcism.
Wait,
All
no,
right.
we haven't got no numbers yet.
Oh, right, numbers. Right. For the Bike Riders, I want to say 100 mil, I think.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I agree. It's already made 30 mil, and I haven't even heard of it. It's already approaching 40 mil. I hadn't even heard of it.
It'll hit that niche crowd. Tom Hardy is still Tom Hardy as a villain.
It's still Tom
like,
Hardy.
He's still like he's delivering his lines a little bit weird to me in this in this thing.
I think it's like he's forcing that American accent or that Western accent. That's why it sounds weird because he's British.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, it's like, and he's doing that thing where I know this guy's supposed to be scary, but he's not really scaring me. But okay. But yeah, Tom, and also like the guy who's acting in it, he does sound like a name actor, and yeah, I think
he did Elvis.
Oh yes, this Austin kid, the ladies love him, so they're gonna watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I just so definitely 100 mil. It's definitely reaching it.
Kutso?
I would say 90, not 100, but we'll see.
It's definitely just for us, just on Austin, Hardy, and it being a biker movie. Maybe biker movie will give it like 5 million, but the other two will give it the 80 million, and then Curiosity will fill in the rest to give it the 100 mil.
I'm gonna stick with 75 myself, man. I just don't see it happening. I just think it's gonna hit it once the weeks start accumulating for 40, 20, 10, and then it's out. So yeah.
I mean, this is black South Africans talking, so we don't know. Maybe
hey, maybe it'll surprise us.
Maybe Americans love it. I don't know. We'll see.
Everyone, buddy. Sons of Anarchy was fire.